Hello, welcome back to our channel. My name's Julie. With the help of my husband Justin, we are full-time resellers. And today, this video, I'm going to talk about what drives me crazy. I've touched upon it in other videos, but I really hit home on the thumbnail today of my video if you looked at it. It's when YouTube resellers put their huge number in their thumbnail, because it's clickbait, saying how much money they made in a certain time period. Too bad that money includes shipping fees, listing fees, cost of goods. It drives me nuts. It gives people a false impression on how much money you can make reselling. It makes those that do resell feel bad about themselves because they're like, I'm not getting that many sales. My number's not that high. And then I have to remind myself they're giving the not truthful number. So we're going to do a deep dive of my sales for the first, 9 days of April. And I'll slide over. I'll put there on the screen. Our gross number for these 9 days was $3,755.22. And we sold 130 items between Poshmark and eBay. But see the next number? $1,559.97 was shipping fees and listing fees. A bigger majority of that is shipping fees. But that gets subtracted from that number. Then my cost of goods, which we have really low cost of goods, but still was $266.30. So you have to subtract all those numbers to get to your profits, which our profits were $1,928.95. So that is technically the number that should be in the thumbnail, not the $3,755.22. So stay tuned, and I'm going to go over all the sales that got us to this number for the month.
We'll start off with Poshmark. Our first sale were these figs scrub pants. I just am not doing well with figs anymore, especially the basic pieces. So someone sent me a $14 offer. I had $1.30 into them from the bins, so I took it and we made a $9.75 profit. These Free People new with tag shorts we got at the bins for only 81 cents. They sold for full price of $30 on Poshmark, and we made a $23.19 profit. I only grabbed these Old Navy pants because they were new with tags. We paid 99 cents for them. They sold for 17 and we made a $10.59 profit. This cute little 9 West dress was picked up on 99-cent day. It sold for $20 and we made a $12.99 profit. This CJ Banks XL new with tag shirt, I got this at a estate sale with a bunch of other pieces. I think this might be the last piece left. The others sold so quickly. It sold for $15 and we made an $11 profit. This pretty SL Fashions, it was a plus size dress, new with tags, sold for $29. I paid 99 cents and we made a $22.21 profit. This was just a simple and tailor tank top, another piece that I only grabbed because it was new with tags. It sold with an aggressive offer that I sent out for $16 and we made a $9.79 profit. This Torrid shirt was a size 1X. It sold for $25, which I do believe was my full asking price. I do believe it was brand new with tags. I paid 80 cents for it at the bins and we made a $19.20 profit. These CJ Banks jeans I bought possibly for myself and they ended up being way too big. So I was just trying to recoup some money. I paid $2.06 for them at the bins. They sold for $15 and I made a $9.94 profit. So anytime I get to try some clothes out for me and then still make a little profit in the end, that's great. These Eddie Bauer pants were picked up on 99-cent day. They sold for $22 and we made a $16.61 profit. This Massimo Duty flared skirt, it was new without tags, but when I got it, it had a little bit of a mark on it, so I ended up washing it, so I listed it as pre-owned. This came from the 99-cent sale at Salvation Army with all the other Massimo Duty pieces. I ended up selling for $25. We made a $19.01 profit. These Dickie pants are another item that I only bought because they were brand new with tags. They sold for $18. I paid 99 cents and we made an $11.39 profit. This strawberry sweater was adorable. We got it at the bins. By weight, it cost me like around $1 and it sold for $25 and we made a $19.01 profit. This Chico's Traveler's jumpsuit, I picked it up on 99-cent day a while ago, and I've just been putting off listing it because when I got it home and looked up comps, which I should have done in the store, there was tons listed and none sold, and I was like, I am going to have this forever. So when I listed on Poshmark and I got a watcher or liker, I immediately sent out a very aggressive $17 offer, and they took it. And I made a $10.59 profit, and it sold within a couple hours, and I am so glad it's not going to be in my inventory forever. And then the last thing is this 3-piece bundle. It's an Adriana Papel blouse, an Eileen Fisher skirt, and a T by Talbot's dress. The Talbot's dress was bought on 99-cent day, and so was the Adriana Papel blouse. And the Eileen Fisher skirt was bought at the bins for $1.06. The total cost on the bundle was 69 cents. I had $3.04 total into it, and our profits were $52.16. All right, let's jump into eBay sales. The first was this Bible. My neighbor actually gave this to me. Sold for $34.96. I had nothing into it. We made a $27.12 profit. These Calia by Carrie Underwood shorts, Justin actually found 3 of them, all new with tags, all the same size at the bins. Second pair that is sold. They sold for $18.99 on an offer. We paid 69 cents and we made a $13.59 profit. These Buffalo David Benton men's jeans, they were picked up at the bins for $2.19. They sold for $22.99 and we made a $15.65 profit. These 2 Lego storage containers, they were the kind that Legos actually came in, like the classic Lego sets, but I found 2 of them at the bins, so I decided to grab them and see how they would do. I paid $3.28 because they were on the heavier side. They ended up selling for $24.99 and we made a $14.34 profit. This beautiful Chico's, it was 100% silk. It was kind of like a trench blouse. I grabbed it on a 99-cent day, sold for $24.29. We made an $18.94 profit. Check out these amazing vintage slippers. They still even had the original box. Unfortunately, they were a very small size of like only a 5'6", I do believe. I just assigned a value of $5 to them because we bought them on a huge lot of stuff at an estate sale. They sold for $23.99 and we made a $14.67 profit. Now we have a Chico's, this Touch of Cool Dot tee. I ended up using stock photos for this because it was in such great condition. And as far as I know, Chico's does not object to you using their stock photos because I do it all the time and I've yet to get in trouble. Got this on 99-cent day, sold for $18 and we made a $13.64 profit. We grabbed these Duluth Trading Company pants at the bins. We paid $3.09 because they were kind of heavy. They sold for $22 and we made a $14.76 profit. This Lane Bryant shirt was part of one of the sales. I think it was like my 25% off sale or something. Ended up selling on an offer for $12. We paid 99 cents and we made a $7.45 profit. This Torrid shirt was in my 70% off sale. I paid 99 cents, sold for a whopping $5 and we made a $2.36 profit. These Perry Ellis shorts were also in the 70% off sale. They sold for $5.70. We paid 99 cents. We made a $2.90 profit. Check out these gorgeous Pull and Bear flats. I just love these shoes. They were so interesting. We got them on 99-cent day at the Salvation Army. They sold for $29.74. We made a $23.58 profit. Justin picked up this all-clad pot at the bins. He paid $6.11 because it was heavy. It sold on offer for $45 and we made a $31.82 profit. This women's LL Bean, like long sleeve shirt, sold for $17. We paid $1.69 at the Goodwill outlet. We made an $11.93 profit. And then this lot of 3 vintage Winnie the Pooh books. I grabbed them for a quarter each, so I had 75 cents total in at a church sale, I do believe. And we sold them for $18.99 and we made an $11.90 profit. This Draper and Damon's jacket I picked up on 99-cent day. I probably would not pick up this brand again. It sold for $13.49 and we made a $9.68 profit. Justin grabbed these tie-dyed Crocs at the bins. They have been sitting forever. Finally, someone sent me a $10 offer and I accepted. We paid $1.69 and we made a $5.24 profit. I grabbed these pants on 99-cent day, so I have a 99-cent times 2, $1.98 into them. They are the brand Ubi or Obi. It's what Chick-fil-A uses for their uniform pants. So I put them together as a lot and they sold for $32.99 and we made a $24.09 profit. Next we have these Sonoma shorts. That's a Kohl's brand and I only grabbed them because they were new with tags. They sold for $14. We paid 99 cents and we made a $9.06 profit. These Orthofeet shoes were grabbed on 99-cent day. They sold for $18.89 and we made a $13.25 profit. These were so cool. Another thing from my neighbor who's cleaning out her mother's estate. They're vintage Muppets. They're like, I think they're fake, like magazine covers, or maybe they were real at one time. I don't know. But they're framed pictures of them, and one's National Geographic, one's the Saturday Evening Post. I found, I think, one of the pictures. I didn't really have much to go on, so I just priced it at $39.99, ended up selling for $35.99, and I made a $27.81 profit. This Ann Taylor blazer was in, I think, one of my sales. I don't remember which. Ended up selling for $15.99. We paid 99 cents for it, and we made a $13.40 profit. This Chico's short sleeve shirt was a very basic piece, but it was pretty print and color. I grabbed it on 99-cent day, sold for $13.49. We made a $9.70 profit. Up next is a Lane Bryant blazer. This blazer was almost the death of me. So I bought it on 99-cent day and the top button had fallen off, but someone safety pinned it to the jacket. So I bring it home and somehow the button falls off and I literally can't find the button for like 2 months. So I put the jacket in the donation pile. Then when I clean the whole eBay room really good like a month ago, I find the button. Then I think the jacket's gone, but eventually I figure out, no, it's in the bottom of the donate pile. So finally, they were reunited, and I sewed it back on, and it sold for $17. We paid 99 cents, and we made a $12.04 profit. This JM collection, it was just like one of their basic 3/4 sleeve blouses. We've had it for a while. I think it was in, 25% off sale, it says there. Someone ended up sending me a $10 offer. I took it. We made a $6.76 profit. These are men's work pants. The brand is El Becco, I guess. Tex Trop 2 cargo pants. They were new with tags. I saw them at Goodwill when we went on 99-cent day, and they were full price. So Justin ended up going back on the military discount day. So he got them for $6. They sold for $33.24, and we made a $21.62 profit. This Coldwater Creek jacket was picked up on 99-cent day. It sold for $17.99. We made a $13.28 profit. This Disney dress was amazing. It was new with tags. It was from the 2023 Haunted Mansion. It glowed in the dark. I found it at the bins, still in the bag from Disney. Guessing someone went to Disney, brought this back to someone as like a present and they didn't want it. Don't know. Ended up selling for $47.99. We paid $1.29. We made a $39.16 profit. This Antonio Milani dress was in my 70% off sale. Such a cute dress. I don't know why it didn't sell, but sold for $10.80, paid 99 cents, made an $8.61 profit. Justin picked up this all-clad 10-inch lid at the bins. It sold for $23.99. He paid $3 for it, and we made a $15.38 profit. All right, next we have these Willie Esco shorts. They were picked up on 99-cent day. They were in the 70% off sale. Sold for $6.55, and we made a $2.32 profit. This Life is Good cute t-shirt with a bear and fish on it. Justin grabbed this at the bins for $46. Sold for $17.09, and we made a $13.49 profit. This golf shirt I grabbed at the bins. The brand is ILAC, I guess. It's ILIAC. It's made in Carlsbad, California. Someone sent me a $30 offer. I accepted. We paid 77 cents, and we made a $24.16 profit. These Zara boots were grabbed on 99-cent day at the Salvation Army. They sold for $32, and we made a $25.31 profit. This was a cute Torrid 3X, like summery dress. Dresses are really selling for me lately. We paid $1.32 for it at the bins, sold for $16.99. We made an $11.22 profit. This Talbot's kind of like tropical printed shirt sold for $15. We paid 99 cents, and we made an $11.88 profit. Up next are these super cool Chicos, almost like bordering palazzo pants. I grabbed them on 99-cent day. I absolutely loved them. I thought they were so cute. They sold on an offer for $20, and we made a $15.14 profit. Got this cross-stitch thingy from a neighbor. I don't know what to call it. It's, you know, the background for cross-stitching. I had two of them listed. They bought both of them for $14, and we made a $10.20 profit. Got this Chico's jacket at the bins not too long ago at all. We paid $1.21. It sold on an offer for $20, and we made a $14.95 profit. Got this Cacique bra also at the bins, sold for $15.29. We paid 49 cents, and we made an $11.81 profit. These Tommy Hilfiger jeans we've had forever. They were in the 70% off sale. They sold for $8.10. We paid $1.79, and we made a $3.22 profit. And this Betsy Johnson shirt, I grabbed this on 99-cent day almost a year ago. Finally sold for $5.40, and we made a $2.71 profit. And the Anthropologie heart sweater, I showed this in one of my videos, it's so cute, sold for $49.99. I paid $1.68 at the bins, and we made a $37.05 profit. We have these Torrid, they were skinny jeans that we've had for probably over a year. They sold for $5.40. We paid 99 cents. We made a $1.82 profit. This cute cabbie newsboy hat. We grabbed it at the bins. We only paid 38 cents, sold for $21.99, and we made a $15.75 profit. Up next are these mini brand foods. I found a bunch at the bins. They only cost 25 cents. Ended up only selling for $7. We made a $4.31 profit. These Carhartt coveralls I found at the bins. They did cost $5.49 because they were super heavy, but they sold for $49.49 and we made a $32.25 profit. This pretty Cuddles Duds like fleece cardigan, I loved the tree and mountain design on it. I thought it was really pretty. We got it at the bins for $1.23, sold for $16.99, and we made an $11.09 profit. This JM Collection dress was part of the 70% off sale. We paid 99 cents, sold for $4.50, and we made a $1.82 profit.
For the sake of saving time, I'm not going to go over the individual weight sales for this month, but I'll give you a bulk overview. So we sold 19 items that were weights. We paid $120.30 for those 19 items because weights have a way higher cost of goods than, say, my clothing items. And then our total profits for those 19 items was $317.44.
This Torrid bra was picked up at the bins. We paid 54 cents, sold for $14, and we made a $10.22 profit. This polo Ralph Lauren sweater, it was 100% merino wool, but it ended up having some flaws on it. It sold for $15. We paid 97 cents at the bins, and we made a $9.91 profit. Another Massimo Duty piece. This was this ombre caftan. You know I hate saying that word. I don't know why, but I do. Caftan. There. I said it. I feel better. I paid 99 cents, sold for $40, and we made a $33.18 profit. This very pretty Lane Bryant like dress with like draping on the front. This was in my 70% off sale. We've had it forever. We paid 99 cents, sold for $9.90, and we made a $7.42 profit. In this Tennessee Titans little football helmet, you probably, if you've watched some of my What Sold videos, have seen me talk about them before. I bought a huge container containing all the teams. I only paid like $1. And I've been working my way through them. I don't have too many left now. This one sold for $6.99, and we made a $4.37 profit. This Talbot's 100% silk. It was just like a basic shell. It sold for $19.79. It was a plus size. We paid 21 cents for it at the bins because it weighed barely anything, and we made a $16.03 profit. Up next is this vintage Nautica tracksuit. I found it on 99-cent day, and I decided to give it a try since it was definitely Y2K. Sold for $26, and we made a $20.38 profit. These Monroe sandals, we've had them for a while. We paid $1.75 at the bins. They sold for $20, and we made a $12. This Torrid dress was so cute. It had like clip dots all over it. They called it a skater dress. We got it on 99-cent day. It sold for $17.99, and we made a $12.74 profit. These Toms were picked up on 99-cent day. They were just kind of like a black boat shoe. They sold for $26.24, and we made a $19.54 profit. We grabbed this Ann Taylor dress on 99-cent day. I realized when I got home it had like a little mark, probably makeup, on the top of it, like on the neckline, I guess, but it was dry clean only, so I just disclosed it. It sold for $19.99, and we made a $14.30 profit. These Thursday Boot Company shoes have already sold once before and were returned for not fitting. So this time they sold for $40. We paid $3.58 at the bins, and we made a $29.40 profit. This Torrid, cute like baby doll style 2X shirt was grabbed on 99-cent day. It sold for $17.99 and we made a $13.64 profit. This UMG shirt was sold, returned, and then it resold on the same day it was returned, and this time it sold for full price, and it's going to Spain. This and the next piece were both international sales to Spain. It sold for $26.99. We paid 46 cents and we made a $19.50 profit. And this Style & Company, these linen pants, so we paid 99 cents, also sold for $26.99, and we made a $21.53 profit. Next up is this vintage made in the USA sweatshirt. It had like a deer, a bear, a turkey on it. It was like a hunting kind of look sweatshirt. We paid $1 for it. I do believe we got it at a garage sale. It sold for $15 and we made a $10.78 profit. These Pillsbury, they're kind of like the pamphlet cookbooks, almost like magazines that they sell at like the checkout counter. My neighbor gave me a bunch of them. There was 34 of them and they ranged from the year 2000 to 2003. They sold for $22.49 and we made a $5.02 profit. This JM Collection shirt, it's kind of funny because I stole this shirt out of my inventory and wore it for Easter, washed it, and then it sold the next day. So that was kind of handy that I got some wear out of it. We paid 99 cents. It sold for $14 and we made a $10.17 profit. This Victoria's Secret bra, it was so pretty. I hadn't seen this print before. It sold for $16.99. We paid 63 cents at the bins and we made a $13.12 profit. These New Balance shoes were also purchased at the bins for $2.19. They sold for $31.49 and we made a $21.43 profit. This very pretty kimono, the brand was called Ultra Pink, which is so confusing when brands put colors in their like brand name, because trying to look something up, it drives me bonkers. So if you're about to name your own clothing company out there, I'm going to give you a tip. Don't put a color in the name. So this sold for $17. We paid 54 cents at the bins and we made a $12.03 profit. This Lane Bryant maxi dress was picked up on 99-cent day. It sold for $22.99 and we made a $15.19 profit. And then this Style & Company shirt was new at tags. That's the only reason why I got it. It was a size extra large. It was like studded. I think it might have some sequins on it. It sold on an offer for $16.49. We paid 59 cents for it at the bins and we made a $12.67 profit. This the Mountain cat face shirt was super cool. Justin found it at the bins. We paid 81 cents and it sold for $17. Next up is this Voir blouse. I only grabbed it because it was new with tags and I got it at the bin, so I only paid 36 cents, but we'd had it forever. It was in the 70% off sale, sold for $5.10 and we made a $1.62 profit. I grabbed this new package still, Cuddle Duds throw blanket at the bins. Didn't realize how heavy it was until after I got home, so I paid $4.85, but it ended up selling for $27.89 and we made a $16.68 profit. This Jones Wear sweater was in the 70% off, sold for $6. We paid 99 cents and we made a $2.92 profit. This Nike golden hat we grabbed at the bins. It was new. It still had all the cardboard inside. We only paid 35 cents for it and we ended up making a $10.88 profit. This Michael Kors sweater was men's. I only picked it up because it was a linen blend and I thought it was interesting, but when I looked up the comps, they weren't that great. Someone ended up sending me a $14 offer. I paid $1.67 and we made an $18.16 profit. I found this Ariat FR, which is fire resistant work shirt, at the bins. It would have sold for much more, but it had a company logo embroidered on it, but I still knew it would be worth a decent amount for what we paid. We paid $157, sold for $22, and we made a $14.75 profit. These bobs for Skechers, they were like memory foam, fur-lined shoes. Someone sent me a $15 offer, and obviously these are winter shoes, and we had only paid 99 cents for them, so I accepted, and we made a $10.90 profit. This D and Company denim is the brand. It was just kind of like a t-shirt style dress, but it was in a 3X. I picked it up on 99-cent day, sold for $15.99, and we made $11.91 profit. These Levi women's plus size cutoff shorts were in my 70% off sale. We paid 99 cents for them, and they sold for $4.34, and we made a $1.07 profit. So this is officially the lowest profited item for this month so far. This is another piece that I only grabbed because it was new with tags. It was an Old Navy, like sleeveless jumpsuit. Ended up selling for $20. I got it on 99-cent day, and we made a $13.76 profit. Justin grabbed these Chico's Fabulously Slimming Capri pants at the bins. He got them because they were a size 3, which is an XL. We paid $127 by weight. They sold for $18, and we made a $13.14 profit. This is another Massimo Dutti piece. Got on 99-cent day, but here, I'll pull up this picture. Look at this absolutely stunning dress. It was so beautiful. It sold for $59.99, and we only paid 99 cents, so we made a $44.05 profit. Another Massimo piece. This was new with tags, but it was men's, but a small size, size 30, dress pants. Also picked up on 99-cent day, sold for $20, and we made a $14.99 profit. This Chico's No Iron Stain Shield striped 3/4 sleeve shirt. I've sold this style so many times in different colors, patterns, even sizes. We picked it up on 99-cent day, sold for $19.79, and we made a $14.65 profit. This Joneswear skirt, it was an XXL, grabbed it on 99-cent day, sold for only $8.99, and we made a $4.69 profit. This Build-A-Bear denim outfit was so cute. We stole it off of a bear at the bins. Okay, we didn't really steal it. We paid 46 cents for it. Sold very quickly for $15.99, and we made a $10.68 profit. This Calvin Klein flutter sleeve dress we picked up on 99-cent day. It sold for $17, and we made a $14.39 profit. This very pretty Chico's maxi dress, we got one blue and one in green at the bins on the same day. It sold on an offer for $32.99. We paid $1.90, and we made a $25.63 off. This Buffy the Vampire Slayer shirt was the first item to sell out of the $5 bag sale that we went to at a church sale last weekend, and this went to a viewer of the channel, Liberty. Thank you so much, Liberty, for your support. We appreciate it greatly. I assigned a dollar cost to this, so it sold for $19.99, and we made a $16.17 profit. This G3 Sports, it was so nice. I didn't want to leave it when I saw it on 99-cent day, but it was only a small. It was a Pittsburgh Penguins like full zip jacket. Ended up selling for $17.99, and we made a $12.13 profit. This was a new with tags grab from 99-cent day. When I got it home, I kind of regretted buying it because the style of it, in my opinion, was not that great, but ended up selling for $14. We made a $9.73 profit. And the last item is this Columbia PFG fishing sleeveless shirt. It was a women's. I bought it new with tags. I actually paid full price for this at the Goodwill for $6.99. Sold for $23.24, and I made a $10.71 profit.
So that was everything that sold. I kind of did a little breakdown because I was interested to see. So of the 130 items, 19 items were weights, as I said, 10 were shoes, 13 items were men's, 14 items were like miscellaneous, and 74 items were women's clothing. Obviously, we source way more women's clothing because that's just what we're able to easily find. When we go to our 99-cent days, which is a huge part of where we source, our men's departments are like empty. They are so picked over. Um, even when you go on a full price day, I guess I shouldn't just say 99-cent day. They always have signs on the doors of our thrift stores that say, desperately need men's clothing. So there just isn't a lot to pick from. When we're at the bins is mainly when we pick up our men's clothing. But I just thought the breakdown of all of that was interesting. So, as they say, comparison is the thief of joy. So try to ignore those clickbait numbers, because know that a large portion of that is going to fees and cost of goods, especially if the person is has a higher cost of goods. Like, our cost of goods is so low. We pay 99 cents for most of the items we sell. But a lot of people go out and they purely thrift for full price at Goodwill. And you know how much your probably average cost of goods is like $7. So if they say they sold 100 items, know that they probably paid about $700 for their cost of goods. So just take all of that to consideration. I don't want you all feeling bad about yourself, because I know I go through those phases too. New YouTubers will pop up and they're saying they sell, a couple $100,000 a year, but they don't give you the bottom line numbers. And that's what really matters. So that's what I try to do for you here. Is I try to give you my actual numbers. And at the end of every month, I make a video and I show you my progress in my reseller genie. Like, I show you the breakdown of exactly what we spent for the month, what we brought in, and how much money we walked away from. And remember, if you are interested in trying out my reseller genie, try that again. Use the code Mrs. Frugal, all one word, to save 15% off your first month. All right, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you're new here, I would so appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, comment below, tell me if you've fallen for those numbers, if it irritates you, makes you feel bad, or you're just like rolling your eyes because they're not true. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.